Good morning. What up, fool? What up, Val? How are you two doing? And everyone else out there. Um, it's early, but we're gonna go. Is it annoying to hear my morning breath or my morning breath, my morning voice? Anders, how's it going? I'm like really loud to myself right now. I need earmuffs like to protect myself from my own voice. It's that early. A little tired, but it's all right. Mm. This almost looks cohesive now. All right, I think I want to go back and revisit these one more time. Make these look a little better. Nick. Nick the Nene. Remember, give yourself grace. What does that mean? Like, forgive myself? Oh, look at that. The normal maps for this are encroaching on this. Does that bother me? Can't tell, actually. I actually don't mind my own morning voice, but sometimes I heard another streamer that had morning, like a pretty bad morning voice, and I was just like, this is different than what I'm used to, and I'm uncomfortable. So I'm wondering if you guys feel the same. Like, is it annoying to you? I think I want to get rid of it. Yeah, man. All right, let me fix that. You didn't notice a difference? Wow. All right, so how do I do that? If I paint it green, if it's not green, I pass in 0 or 1. Oh, I round it. I don't need to round it. Opacity. Opacity. Oh, weird. It looks like I already technically do that. That's weird. This one. This one. What is the default for this? It's grass. Why isn't it working? Oh, because the rock. This is the dirt. I need to do this after. Hmm. It's almost like I have to blend it again. Why does it work with the other one, not with this one? Hmm. All right, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. But I'm just going to start real easy with some modeling. And I'm going to absolutely inhale this coffee. Oh my God. So how you doing? How you guys doing? All right. Um, Foul, not Foul, Killica Beats came out with a new Final Fantasy lo-fi mix. We're gonna listen to that. Let's put that baby on. This one. Make sure to check out Killica Beats on YouTube in celebration of his first video with 1 million views. That's crazy. Stuck at the laundromat. No. It's the worst. That is the worst. 1 million. That's crazy, right? His first Final Fantasy lo-fi video got 1 million hits. And he just dropped this one. All right, so what do I want to do to this to make it interesting? I feel like I need to play with it for a bit without worrying too much about the damage I'm doing to the other. So do I want to add more geometry? That's not really. I don't want to add more geometry. I want to just keep the same amount of geometry. Can I just do something as simple as like this? Yeah, that feels better already. I just need to soften this crease. It's too tight. What if I do that? Is that crazy? Yeah, this is stupid. All right, I do need to add more geometry. It's whatever. Just want it nice and puffy. What if I just do this? Does that do the same effect? Do these look any different? No. Not really. All right, I don't need to add new geometry. Cool. NanoDev, what's up? How's it going? All right, it was as simple as that. So it's just about moving these two vertices. Oh, these songs. Come on, man, you're killing me. Right in the gut. I just rated. Wait, what? You just rated Booyah with 1M? No way. Irad, what is going on? Second favorite, welcome in. Good morning. Good afternoon. All is good. How is it here? It's good here. I'm just waking up. It's 6:20 a.m. Just waking up. Wait, foul. That's an absurd number of views. There isn't that many people in the world. No, there's not a million people in the world. You cannot prove it to me. There's like 100,000 people in the world. Prove me wrong. There's only 9 people in the world right now to me. Wait, is he live though? No, you rated an offline. You rated an offline account. Is everyone still in chat? I just went into their chat and said something. Freaking Booyah Grandma with 1M. Stealing all my screen names. Always one step ahead of me, that guy. Always one step ahead of me. Gonna eat something real quick. Enjoy your meal. So what are these new thingies? These are stupid. I've not seen them all. You can't convince me, you know? It's impossible. It's literally impossible to convince me. Yeah, it's nice. Okay. No puppy. No puppy. Don't do that. Oh, it's so hard to be a dog. It's so hard to be a sick old dog. I'm gonna rush this demo out just so I can reward myself with playing the new Final Fantasy, because that's literally all I'm waiting for. Ooh, I played Megabat yesterday. I finally played Megabat on my Steam Deck. It's so fun. If you're a fan of precision platformers, you gotta play it. If you like Celeste, if you like Super Meat Boy, you gotta try Megabat. Reset. Crumble 2. Whoa. Why won't it snap? Reset? Oh, reset. No, what the hell? Why won't it? Oh, whoops. I was snapping a vertice. Idiot. Rumble is my favorite bug. He's a fantastic bug. Whoa. What is this? What is this? That I don't want to be higher. Okay, cool. I love how sometimes I know a task is going to take me 15 minutes and I just don't do it for like years. Years. Put it off for literal years because I don't want to spend 15 minutes doing something. This didn't take me that long to do the 2 iterations. But here we are, waiting this long to fix this. I do that with everything. Gotta go fold laundry now. I'll check you later. You enjoy folding laundry. You want to know something weird? I love folding laundry. I really like folding laundry. I don't know why. Wait, is this a pure straight line? That's not good. Giorgio, how are you? How have you been? I really like folding laundry. Is the most polarizing take I've ever heard you make. Shakes this at laundry pile from yesterday. Tired, haven't streamed in weeks. Yeah, well, I guess I haven't noticed because you would be streaming while I'm sleeping. But yeah, I hope you're doing all right. It's okay to be tired and not, take weeks to recover. That's okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, what? Is this the same as this? I don't remember. No, that's a separate one. This is different. See? No, this is the same. Okay. I'll put that one there. Sorrow. Midday stream. This is my Saturday morning stream. I do this every Saturday morning. Okay, done. That is... Wait, who are you? Ah, you. You're garbage. Who are you? Garbage. Who was here? Nobody was there. Okay. Are those tiles? Yeah, they're modular pieces. Although some these normals don't match. Ooh, these positions don't match. What the hell happened? Oh, crap. Are those the only ones that are like that? Hmm. Not good. Not good. This has been the hardest thing is like when there's irregular geometry going from one object to another, is getting their normals to look normal. I don't know who's right and who's wrong. So if I do that, it's okay. That's right. What if I redo the normals on this one? Soften edges. Nah. Why are these so different? Whoa. One of these is locked. Unlock. There we go. That's why. Okay, I gotta redo the normals on all of them. That's fine. It won't take me that long. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay. We'll start from scratch. We'll go 90. Apply. Close. Okay. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Everyone's nice and smooth. Freeze. Transforms. But yeah, so I used to work at Model Sporting Goods when I was a kid. It wasn't my first job. It was my second job technically, but I worked in the menswear department, and that was my favorite part of the job is just being left alone and folding all of the clothing to make the displays look nice. Like I don't know why, and folding clothing has just stuck with me as something I like to do. I fold all of my wife's clothing because she's not good at it. And when she folds my clothing to be nice, I always refold it because I need to fold it a very certain way to get it a very certain shape so it fits in my closet the perfect way. And it has to be consistent. So I always refold it. I'm a psycho. I am a psycho. Harden edge. Thank you. Okay. I have to harden the edge, and then these vertices down here all need to be facing up. Cool. But why don't these match? That's bugging me. What if these all face C? No, I can't do that. It's so annoying. I'll just get it in the game first, see if it actually makes a difference. Wait, you did write a book though, and it is available for pre-order. Wait a minute, Giorgio. You wrote a book? I remember you said you were gonna write, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a lot of work. You did it. That's crazy. Tell us about it. Space Marauders the book. That's nuts. This used to be cuter. I like the rounded opening. Let me see if I can get it back to that. And then, yeah, okay. Don't want that. I kind of want this. And then this has to go back to being soft. Then these get unsoftened. You won't make me say it. There we go. That's better. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Wow, look at that. Wait, I don't want to dox you. I mean, too late. How cool. Did you write it with your partner? Welcome to the thrilling universe of Chronicles of the Space Marauders, Jericho's Odyssey, a gripping sci-fi adventure that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Yo, when did you write this? Did it take you like 2 months to write this? I mean, I'm assuming you've been writing this for a while, not just in the last few months. Yeah, that's so cool. Congrats. Two and a half months? What? That's nuts. Okay, this one's easy. This one's easy. Okay. And this one is the easiest. This one might be a little tricky. No, it's easy. Okay, this one's actually a little tricky. You. That was not so bad. Okay, we're done. We're done here. I might actually get the IP of Space Marauders. What do you mean? Is it not yours? Is it fan fiction? Space Marauders a thing? Is this in grounds? No. It's in like modular tile sets. Modular sets. Dirt paths. No, cliffs. Smooth cliffs. Smooth cliffs set. Yes. Oh man. I like switching back and seeing the change. But I didn't get to see it because this thing's open. That looks better? Oh no, all of the... They're all sparkling. Look at that, all the edges are sparkling. Oh, I know why, I know why. Smooth set. I think it's because it's trying to optimize the mesh. Optimize mesh. Nothing. Apply. No. Why is it doing this? Hmm. Why is it doing this? It looks absolutely perfect, but it just like sparkles a little bit. It's like a floating point issue or something. You made the game, but in the eyes of Amazon, it looks promising. What do you mean? Why is it not absolutely perfect? Oops. Yo, that thing is connected. It's as connected as it can be. Let's look at it in game. I think my latest Twitter post is the most fun Twitter post I have done. If everyone can do me a flavor and click whatever buttons you feel like clicking. Okay. I don't see the seams. They don't sparkle. I think we're okay. Maybe these can use some variation. Nice. Coastal del Sol. Oh, this already has decent variation. Trying to sell merch on Amazon, and they don't like anything with names and descriptions like Disney, Marvel, or in my case, Space Marauders. So I had to prove it was mine, and if they deemed it mine, no one can use it. So it's like a copyright, but just in the eyes of Amazon. What I don't understand is uh wait. So it just sounds like an IP to them. That's it. It's not an action. It's not like, I mean, it is an IP. It's your IP, but it's not already an established one. Finn, wait. I'm waiting. No, wait. I'm waiting. What? What up? What up, Finn? I was waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. What's the matter? How's it going? Ooh, Ooh, what is that? What is that stinky geo? Who are you? What have you become? This is, which cliff are you? 8M, cliff grounded. What's this? Why is that one so freaking... No, why is that one freaking out? Are any of the others freaking out? I'm here now. I'm here now. This one's freaking out too. Is that the same one? It's the same one. They're all freaking out. Ugh. All right. What do you want from me? Why are you so upset? Freaking out, man. Yeah, you and this cliff. Hmm. Is there like a triangulate button? Keep quads. What if I keep quads? Oh God. Oh, oh God. What? Okay, don't keep quads. Jeez. Freaking baby. Let's do this. Let's let's unlock them and let's harden the edges. And I will manually smooth them all. No, no, no. Actually, I'm gonna see if that fixes it. If it's a geometry thing or a normals thing. It's totally a normals thing. Oh man. Something nice about that chiseled look. Oh, weird. I didn't realize the normals affected the weight map or the whatever it's called. The vertex colors. Harden edge. Yeah. And then set normals. Set vertex normals. It didn't do it. It only works on vertex. There we go. I'm being shouted at. Karen just walked in and threw a tiny piece of onion skin on my desk and was like, "You tracked this in. I think it's revenge." She's kind of right. She's kind of right. Karen's always right. You should know this by now. Wait, so these are still like I want this edge to be softer, and it's not because the way it's the way the shadows work. Like it's casting a shadow here, but in a really undesirable way. Same thing here. It's just such a hard edge. Well, that actually no. Is that normal? That okay, that's normal. It's like following the edge of the polygon. There's sun on this side, there's no sun on this side. But this one, the polygon edge is up here, but it's waiting to cast that shadow. I don't know. It's better. It's better. Add a loop. I don't want to add a loop. No. It looks good in Maya. Damn it. I should add a sunlight in here just to test as well. Yes. Nah, it looks good in Maya. Nah, looks like shit. It's doing the same thing. That's amazing. It's doing the same exact thing. Well, yeah, but we're not playing in Maya. Just a test. But yeah, it's actually, it looks worse in Maya. The shadow quality in the Maya viewport. No bueno. No bueno. I think I can increase the texture resolution, but I don't want to. I don't want, oh. I gotta do this too. Oh, why? These vertices are in the same place. Oh my god. My stomach is growling so much. I can live with that. I can live with that. Stick with Blender. Yeah, stick with Blender. I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to mine. No, you're right. I should add an edge loop there. It'll soften that a little bit, but I don't feel like it. Hmm. Oh yeah, Finn, you got a link? Can you email it to me? Booyah Grandma with one M at hotmail.jp.co.uk. Can I just say, the friendship that you guys have formed, Second Favorite and Finn, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. One thing I never did was, yeah, I gotta fix this thing, and I gotta fix these normals. Do they have bacon, egg, and cheeses in Japan? Nah, I gotta make it myself. Nick, I make my own bacon, egg, and cheeses like once a week. If there is one out there, it's like not common. Oh, this song, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I don't think you guys truly understand the amount that these songs like grab my soul and just squeeze. Oh my god. It's just I'm a child again. I'm sitting with my friend in his living room and just like yeah, I'm 10 years old all over again with this. Does anybody else have a piece of media or video game where the music is just everything? Because yeah, Final Fantasy VII music, it's just everything to me. You know what I should do is I should cut an edge loop here so I can just snap these points. Nothing brings me joy or emotion any longer. Oh, second favorite. Okay. I don't know if anyone remembers, but in this scene of Final Fantasy, they're in the planetarium, I think. Is that this song? And they're getting explained like what is happening. And there's like a cutscene in the game where a meteor flies by and it makes this like low grumble. And my stomach just grumbled because it's hungry. And in my head I was watching the meteor go by. Like I thought nothing of it. I'm like, oh, that's the meteor going by, but no, it was my stomach grumbling. That was ridiculous. Okay, so these are making like weird intersections, but I think it's fine. I think it's actually normal. Okay. So this gets exported to darkened cutout. Yeah. Cliff Cave darkened cutout. And then let's re-export these. Except maybe Wave Race 64, but that's it. I bought that game and I booted it up. Basically, I only bought it just to like watch the menu scene. It was $2, and I'm still impressed by the quality of the water, um, for a game that old. I'm still impressed. Okay, I didn't version up. I saved right over it, so all my last cliffs are gone now. It's no going. Oh, I guess I do I have the FBX? No, it's gone now. Now I'll version up. I do that all the time. I forget to version up, and I just overwrite my last work. I don't like what they did with Twitch on mobile before. If you press back, it would make the app smaller. Now it goes to another channel. You mean Twitch on mobile on like the browser? Just download the app. Wait a minute. There's a back button on the app? Or actually, yeah, I'm not sure. I was just using it yesterday. A mobile phone app. Oh, I didn't realize there was like a back button. Okay, cool. All right, let's that was a good warm up. That was just like let's do something mindless to start, and it's a good improvement. It's like subtle, but whatever. Everything's like feeling similar. You have iPhone, right? Of course. Oh, you have Android. Well, that's why. It's because it's Android. Let's check out that list of stuff. Okay, I know what I want to do. Hide mouse when in controller mode. I have some code that does some cursor visibility logic, but when you're in editor mode, it does not work. So I have to test it in a build. Whoa. Move construction camera in more. Hmm. I don't know about this one. My streak is gone? How dare you stream when I go to sleep? Wait a minute, Grumble. No, you were here. You were here 2 days ago. You raided me. Your streak shouldn't be gone. You literally raided me, which should have kept your unless your streak was gone then. Also, shout out to Grumble. I gave you a shout out already, but I'll give you another one. I'll give you a little guy. Because I need to shout out Alan here. Oh, your streak was gone then too. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, but yeah, I played Megabat yesterday for 33 minutes. You saw it was good. The only times I was frustrated was because of my own skill levels and how difficult the levels were, which wasn't a bad thing. Um, and then once it was that classic feeling of satisfaction once you get it after like 20 tries. There were some tricky ones. There were definitely some tricky ones. Um, and then yeah, the only thing that was confusing to me was why I couldn't crawl over the moving block like I could with the rest. But other than that, the game was flawless, solid. The audio, the visuals, crisp, clean, a good like it was just a solid package. There were no rough edges where I was like, oh, it's a demo, I'll forgive it. It felt like this is a complete game. It's just add levels, like, uh, yeah. When I look at my demo, I'm like, oh, this has got rough edges. There's so many like weird places in the map you go to, and they're just empty. NPCs just like don't talk. There's like demo roughness, but yours is like complete game. I think there's only one level in the first section that probably should be changed. There's like a repetitive, redundant one. I feel like I forget which one it is. It was one of the first tutorial ones. It was like you were teaching something, and then you taught something else, which was it was like the same thing because you had to have done it in the previous level to get to the next level, and then you teach it in the next level or something like that. But that's so minor, it doesn't matter. Believe me, there's rough edges. I mean, we all think our own stuff has rough edges. Uh, I'm telling you, no rough. I didn't. It felt crisp and premium. Felt like a premium product. Mm. The very, very, very first time. Um, okay, here's one thing. Here's one thing. The very first time I got killed by a laser, I felt like I had no idea it was coming, and I was like, should there have been some kind of anticipatory animation that it was going to show up? And then I looked closer, and there was like a color shift, but there wasn't something that allowed me to predict 100% exactly when it would show up. So I'm wondering if you need like a sound effect too of like a and then it pops out, Like oh, it's coming. Like I have half a second to react. Because then you don't have to like take your eyes off the bat and look at the object's color. That would be my that would probably be my only like bit of feedback, like suggestion. And it's not even that big a deal because eventually I got like a rhythm of just like how long they uh, are off like totally in my brain. I just developed like a like a rhythm. But it would be interesting if there was a sound effect. Uh, my game is also much simpler than yours. I don't know. You'd be surprised how simple this game is. I just make it complicated. I need to delay the hitbox appearing. There's a sound that you have to be close to the laser node to hear it because for some reason I did that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't think I'd do it like a distance based thing. But if it already exists, that's cool. All you got to do is change it from a 3D noise to a 2D noise. But yeah, that's just a suggestion. You also don't even have to do it. All right, one stupid thing is this road is like, it is here, but why? Why do I have this road here? Let's close it off. I have to close this road off. Oh, what? Why are these all individual? How annoying. Where's that one in relation to this one? I think it's about the same. I think the reason it was distance based was because when there's 30 lasers, it's screaming in your ears. Ooh, yeah, that's a good point. How would you do that when you screech? So when you screech, it's a radial effect, right? Does Is it a radial effect also where it will turn off the closer one and then the farther away one, so that if you screech on like 5 at the same time, it doesn't turn them all off at the same time. It goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really quickly, and then when they turn back on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or is it just instant, all 5 on, all 5 off? Because I have instances where I know like 7 sound effects are going to pop at the same time. And I have in my sound effects controller, all sound effects events come in, and I wait till the end of the frame to actually throw the sound effect, because if any duplicate sound effect events are thrown, I basically ignore them all and I only throw the one. So I don't have like 15 overlapping sounds that are all the same. It's instant because Red Cabin hated the weather. No, instant is good because now you can do what I do. And if there are multiple sound effects that are all identical, just wait 1 frame or wait till the end of the frame. I don't know how Godot works exactly, if you could do that, but I'm sure you can. So just only throw 1. And then you don't have then you don't have 30 sound effects all screaming in your ear. Because then that means that they can only be as frequent as you can screech, which is not often, There's like a delay there, so yeah, just queue it up. Queue it up and then delete the duplicates and then throw them, I think if you wait, if you can't do like wait till the end of the frame, I think if you wait 1 frame, it probably wouldn't be that big a deal. I have a thought on how I could do that more work. That shouldn't be that hard. Because, yeah, I remember implementing that. It was just like load up an array of all the clips. If the clip already exists in the array, don't add it. And then fire off all of the clips at the end of the frame, and then delete the array and like clear the array out. It shouldn't be that hard. Sound a little like Augie. Wait, something happened, made me think of Augie in real life. What happened? Oh, I think I think my wife said something about being tired. I'm just like, oh, I sound like Augie. Ridiculous. Oh, no, not this song. What do you want me to cry on scream? Cry on stream? Okay. What was I just doing? Oh, add fanfare to being signed up for the magazine. Okay. Add fanfare. Modal panel. Biome tutorial. Inkeep. Weekly. Innkeeper Weekly. Oh, wait, or should I have like a letter in the mail? No, no, no. I want some fanfare. You've been signed up for Innkeeper Weekly, the absolute hottest place, the absolute hottest publication for uh, I want this to sound ridiculous, like so over the top, and it's just about innkeeping. For what's cool in the world of taking care of guests and providing rooms. No, uh, in the world of inn ownership. Right now, I'm more focused on making the game look nice, which is starting to, or at least I think. I mean, yeah, I think the game's looking. I mean, based on the new stuff that you're doing that I see, it's looking good. It's looking good. I love the little plants wiggling as you go by. Do the leaves shake? I don't remember actually. I think you have a particle effect. If I am I remembering correctly that there's like a particle effect when you're in the leaves? Sweet. You making a space shooter? You don't know Grumble's game, Giorgio? It's Megabat. I just I just shouted it out earlier. Click that Steam link and play Megabat. I'm guessing not if there are leaves. Nah. Oh, because you read lasers, so you assumed space shooter. It's more of a, security system, security system, laser system. Also, I know it's most of your Friday nights. This probably isn't like energizing Friday night music, but yo, deal with it. Deal with it. Be there with me. All right, you've been signed up for Innkeeper Weekly, the absolute hottest publication for what's cool in the world of inn ownership. Keep an eye on your mailbox for extreme for tips and tricks on keeping your guests as happy as little clams. Keeping your guests happy little clams. Terrible. Terrible audio. Window type. Hotspot? No, default. Temp enabled geos. None. One shot. Yelp. Change it to Doom music? No way. Listen, you have your brand and I got my brand. My brand is aggressively comforting. Coward. Okay, so when you're signed up for this, Innkeep Weekly tutorial, it's in the conversation with Paul. Animator, dialogue. Dialogue. All right. Conversations. Paul. Quests. Now, if you'll excuse me. So, how about I say? So right here, I'll say, On execute. Inkeep weekly modal panel. Execute? I think that's all I got to do. Will likes to keep his fans teetering on the edge of nap. And yeah, Automa, no bullying. No bullying the streamer. That doesn't... I mean... I'm like, yeah, you're not allowed to do that on Twitch. That's literally all I do on your stream is bully you. When we're sleepy, we're less rowdy. Yeah, that's how I combat the rowdiness. I put you to bed. My wife sent me a fact. I don't know how true it is, but it said men who take naps regularly are 68% less likely to have a heart disease episode, like a heart attack or something, or less likely to develop heart disease, something like that. 68%. That's crazy. And I think, I don't know why it's different for women. It said women is like 30 to 40%. Yeah, I'm a nap all day. Let's test the fanfare. I don't like this composition. That was it. That was the album. Killica killing it. Thank you for that. That made me good. That made me feel good. Actually, I want to click this button a few times. Progress. This is what happens when the biome progresses. Every time I click the mouse, it's 1 day. Oh my god, this forest gets thick. It grew on the path. No. It grew on the path. No. It grew on the path. I think it grew on the path. And my leaf culling shader does not totally function. I can't get to the player. Oh my god. Oh, there's a crow. And a butterfly. And a beetle. The pond does not have a biome. I should have one though. The area looks nice. It gets interesting when oh god. It gets interesting when the trees start to spread out. So like here, I have different kinds of trees. Oh, they're all overlapping. Oh, I can't hit this one. Damn it. Oh, and there's a seam. There's another seam. How annoying. Oh, the vertex snap is not doing it for me. I need a better way. I need to remove some of the float values. Just so it... Oh, look at that. I need to update this guy. Okay. So Jeff, or Paul, what do I need to do to make you trigger that conversation? I think package for Paul. Payback for kindness, main state active. Deliver package to Paul. Active. There we go. Well, you found my secret hideaway. Hello. I'd love to be left alone. I will not. Wait, why isn't it showing up? What? If payback for kindness is active and I have the item. Oh, I need the item. Why do I need the item? Package. Paul? Item. Delivery for Paul. Give item now. I should have a thing that's like package for, if you don't have it in your inventory for some reason, it's like package for Paul, and then your character goes, I have a package for you, and then he goes, where is it? And then you go, I don't remember. And then he should say something funny. Okay. Did you read the fine print? Yeah. No. How about I sign you up for an Innkeeper newsletter? Yeah, that sounds helpful. Okay, cool. I'll talk to my friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got some chores to do. Innkeeper Weekly. You've been signed up for Innkeeper Weekly, the absolute hottest publication for what's cool in the world of inn ownership. Keep an eye on your mailbox for tips and tricks on keeping your guests happy. Keeping your guests happy little clams. Keeping your guests as happy as little clams. No. What's the phrase? Keeping your guests happy little clams. Does that work? Clams. Let's rewrite it right now. The absolute hottest publication for what's cool in the world of inn ownership. Keep an eye on your mailbox for tips and tricks on keeping your guests well taken care of. What's the phrase? Why can't I like make the sentence flow without saying keeping your guests as happy as little clams? All right, whatever. I'll just go with that. Dog. What up, dog? How's it going? It's good. How are you? Happy Friday. Paleo dog. What is that? Doing pretty good. Nice, nice. What's been new? What's been new with you? On-screen celebration. Oh God. What is gonna happen? Oh, I don't see it in my OBS. There it is. That's fun. Thanks for the bits. So that's bits, right? It's a dog dressed up as a dinosaur. Oh, it's cute. It's cute. You don't have to placate me. It was just for a dog. What do you mean? I love placating you. All right, so I got some fanfare. The icon is stupid, though. The icon needs to be a book, magazine, or something. Do I have a magazine? Let's see. I got a gun. I've got a bow and arrow. Got a gift. Food. Maybe better TTV does it. What is that? What is that? What am I looking at? That so that showed up in OBS. There's this too. What the hell is that? Message effects? Look at all the cool stuff Doug can do. I think everyone can do this stuff. That one's only showing up for me and you, unless BTTV can do that one too. Oh, really? So no one else gets to see that? Interesting. Wait, where'd it go? Damn it. App. No. It's icon underscore. Here we go. Here's a book. Is there a better book? Need a magazine. These icons, they leave much to be desired. Oh, here's a book. Here's like, here, this one looks magazine-y. This one or this one? This one? Or this one? This one? This one. I think this one. Or this one. I already used this one for things. Let's do this one. Yo, Panda Coder, how's it going? Captain Coder, how are you? How is everyone doing? The message effects are new for everyone on Twitch. Yeah, I just noticed them. They're pretty ridiculous. Can you gigantify an animated emote, or is it only regular emotes? And don't do it just to show me, just tell me. Oh, dang. I said don't do it. That is... that emote's ridiculous. Oh, it's boom. Even their emotes are loud. Gift him subs. Just as a warning, I'm drunk. Will try to behave myself. Figured I should give that warning. Panda, thanks for giving the warning. I'm also guilty of getting drunk, and joining people's chats, and then announcing it and doing stupid shit. I don't know how you did them, but I did see a big dog and a rainbow background. Yeah. Wait, I didn't see the big dog. Oh, wait, there's the big dog. No, I did see it. Oh, you've just redeemed all of them. Ridiculous. 2 coders, there can only be one. Wait, oh, my biggest complaint is the streamers can't turn them off. Right. I saw a pirate software complaining about that because I think his chat kind of went nuts with them. I have a feeling that people are just excited about it right now, and it'll die down. Like, it's just a new shiny thing. You know, Twitch will make like a lot of money from it right now, and then it'll peter off. Probably won't disrupt too much. But yeah, Panda, Captain, how you guys doing? I want to shout out Vincifty Cat. Vincifty Cat is my mod in shining head armor. My mod in shining bald head. Bald head crew. My head is not that shiny right now. It's a little shiny. I just always do stupid shit. Dog, no you don't. Just make them more expensive. I believe you could do that. Oh, you can. That's right. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, it's not bothering me right now, so I don't care. If I was with Beegs, he'd know I'm drunk, but he could be more degen than me. I doubt I would cross his line even while drunk. This is possible. Why not just give streamers the option to turn them off? Yeah, it is weird. If you can change the price, you should be able to turn them off. I do think they're a cool way to monetize. I think so. Wait, besides being 4 glasses of wine drunk, I'm good. Nice. What kind of wine? Red, white, rosé, sparkling? I'm drunk enough that I'm not exhausted beyond belief like I was prior to going to the bar. We talking about the power-ups? Yeah. I'm not an affiliate, but I would hate the one that puts stuff on my screen. Oh. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's being able to spam any. I guess that was the argument, right? So now anyone can spam any emote on screen. And that's a big deal because, you know, streamers like to keep their screens well branded and safe for viewers. And if you have a real messed up emote, you can just spam it. I don't care, but you know, you're big time. Other people are big time, so I would imagine caring a big deal. Especially as a non-affiliate, you're making the decision to have complete control of your stream. And then well, it's a good thing I guess they can't do it for non-affiliate. You had 1 glass of Malbec, 1 glass of Cabernet, 1 Prosecco. Oh no, you mixed Prosecco and Malbec or sparkling and red. You're screwed. Drink water. If I did that, I'd be so hungover. Oh, I finished my coffee. Yeah, it's on. I think it's not so much like distracting the streamer. It's, you know, someone being able to basically hijack the visuals with whatever they want. Like, oh, you like your stream looking exactly the way it, you made it. Let me put spam emotes of, like something ridiculous. Like I love Pumpkin Days emotes, but I can imagine some people wouldn't want like this one spamming their screen if they're like a wholesome, content creator. I mean, I think it's amazing, but I would imagine maybe some people wouldn't want like that raining on their stream. Jern, let me lurk? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Wait, what is happening? How are you not lurking? I'm confused. How's it going, John? Oh, I see. Captain, he added you. Wait, no, you laughed. What? I'm confused. You're confusing me. Can I feckin' lurk in peace? No. In pecan. What? No pecan for you. All right. Yeah, I feel I'm close to this demo. All right, one of my items is to block this off. This is a future area that I don't want to implement right now. So how should I block it off? I've been putting fences, but I want to put something fun, like a not construction. I don't know. Should I put like a pit? Maybe there's no access to the town, but then how did you get there? Basically, this is like the road out. Although it's silly to have. Okay, this is actually bugging me. I have like basically like a golden paved road in town over here, right? I got this golden paved road. And then when you go to the next zone, it's this like dirt path that's in front of your property. And then this is out to like the main road. It doesn't really make much sense, does it? Biohazard, hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Gorley. What up, Gorley? Do construction, that's what a lot of games do. Just a hole that kills you is good too. I want something silly. I like adding silly stuff. So what's like a silly thing I can add? I like an infinite hole. Like if you just like walk over to it, and maybe you can talk to it, and it's just like that hole doesn't look like it ends. Or maybe I want to hint at the earthquakes. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do a hole. All right, let's make a hole. So, one of the pieces of lore is that there's these weird earthquakes that I don't introduce yet, and maybe I'll introduce it right freaking now. So I needed to like link up with a path. So I'll take this path, and then so oh wait, but then how do guests show up? This is not working out. How do guests show up? The guests run in through here. What should I do? So I need this open because that's where the guests come from. What a silly like thing. Huh. Should the guests come from somewhere else? No, they can't come from town. They need to come from here. So shout out to Irish John Games. Oh my god. Second favorite thing is disturbing. You figured it out. There you go. You definitely don't need to be doing this. I guess, yeah, I should be thanking you all for the bits when you do that. So thank you for the bits. John, did chat spam your chat with these things, with these new thingies? I would imagine. Does it give you the bits? Oh, actually, I don't know. Does it give me the bits or does it give... Yeah, I think it gives me the bits. Because you paid a premium on the bits and then I get... Yeah, and then the streamer gets like a fraction of the bit price. So the second you buy a bit, I believe the price is figured out. Yeah, I get... Yeah, okay. Yo, Captain Coder. So, I remember I was in like Biggs's channel and he was working on the Sonic challenge, and he was struggling, not really struggling, but that's a hard challenge. That Sonic challenge was really hard, and you were like, yeah, that was a tough one. Next one's gonna be way easier. And I was like, ooh, what's next one gonna be? And then I see him making like faux Portal. I'm like, what? How is this easier? This looks so much harder. But then when I was talking to Biggs, he was like, yeah, it's definitely easier. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, if you guys are not following Captain Coder and participating in the mechanically challenged challenge. Got to get in there. Munez picked this one. Everyone needs to stop blaming me. No, I don't blame you. But I just, from initial like observation, it seemed harder, but I guess I can see how it might be easier. And it just looks harder. But I hope everyone's having fun who's participating in that. If I wasn't making a game, I'd definitely be participating in those challenges. If you're out there looking for like, what do I do with myself? What do I learn? Join Captain Coder's mechanically challenged challenges. But now I don't have a button to just give bits normally. Really? They took that away? I rarely watch stuff. In most busy time for me now. Well, then you got no time for challenges. Can I do them in any engine, or are they engine specific? They're any engine. We also have a Learn You a Game Jam this month. Do it. Second favorite, do it. At least I can't figure out how to do it. I'm practically a boomer. You're on the Gen X spectrum. I don't know what I should do here. This is bugging me. I need the NPCs to come through, but I don't want you to be able to go out. What is that? Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. To do them in many different engines, to have solutions available for others wanting to learn. Yeah. Yeah, second favorite. You can do it in Unreal. I would imagine. I feel like you wouldn't have like. No, don't do that. Second favorite. It's such a boomer. No, bad second favorite. I feel like you wouldn't have a lot of Unreal participants. Have you done Unreal on stream yet? What is this shit? Oh no. What is this? These don't. Damn it. I gotta fix that. Wait. It's not there. It's not there. I swear. Travel the world. Let's going. I've not done any Unreal yet. Ooh, yet. We have one Unreal submission for Portals this month. Super excited to look at it. Ooh, yeah. I wonder if they're doing purely blueprints or if they're writing some C# or C++. I'd love more Unreal submissions. Now second favorite's almost required to do it. That was he signed up. Asking the question whether or not he can use any engine, that's basically as good as a sign up. Night. Wait, knit at night. Knit at night. Knit at night. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I love your name. Is that like you're a knitter and that's your place on, or that's your play on Nick at Night? Oh my God, second favorite. That's huge. Stop it. Stop that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hype train start. No. Chill. Level 1 and done. Okay. So I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with this one, so I'm gonna move on. Okay. The add fanfare. Did it. Herbs are giant in the hand. Yes, they are, aren't they? Do I have an in-hand scale modifier? I bought too many bits and I don't need to make that many big emotes. Save them. Save your biddies. You need to make big emotes. The D-pad hotbar is visible in conversations. That's the one that bothers me. Okay, let me grab my controller. Let me grab the controller. So, this D-pad hotbar, I need to add it to NanoDev. NanoDev. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, this is annoying. Hype. How do I hide that? Finally, finally, Dinaugs. Exactly, Panda. I'm gonna pin that. What did you want it to say? What is this GUI? But it was. Are you mobile? Are you on mobile chat? What? Grumble. Grumble. Thank you for the sub. iPad. I hate the iPad keyboard. It's too big. What is this thing? Is it in the time canvas? Hotbar. Is it part of the hotbar? No. Floating icon? No. User input canvas. No. Alerts? D-pad input. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, it's this one. So if I go here and I oh, because it's not a GUI. Can't TTS? Oh, yeah, I don't understand. I don't know TTS. I don't know how that works. I don't have it set up. Andrew apparently hates support. I'm uncomfortable. Makes me uncomfortable when you guys donate funds. But I do really appreciate it. Thank you everyone for the support. I just need to get over it, you know? Wait, this is showing the wrong icon. It says RT and LT to switch, but it's really right bumper, RB. Crap. Voice dictation needs junk mode. So it slurs your text. I mean, it does a good job, like totally butchering messed up spellings. Holy crap, hours of hollow text. I said wall of text, not hours of hollow text. Making cool things. I'm trying. All right, so how can I do this? Obviously that works. All right, what if I make that, what if I just make it a thingy? I can encapsulate it in, wait, this isn't a, oh, this isn't either. How do I hide that one? I'll just hide them the same. So input alert UI manager. Wait, are you how are you doing text to speech? And do I not hear it? Am I crazy? The text is beaches drunk now. It's the beaches. I said the speech. I promise I'm not. Oh, it's you're doing text to speech on your phone. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. So confused. It's true. Also, where'd my Visual Studio go? Have I not opened a script yet? I guess not. Thank you guys for the hype train. That's crazy. You guys are crazy. All right, Eugene, I need to change Eugene's text start because this shows up at the bottom. Yeah. Go up. Yep. Nano. Add me to the alpha. Nano Dev, are you in the Discord? How do I find people? Oh, there you are. I believe this is you. We have 5 mutual servers. I'm gonna assume it's you. Welcome to the Discord. Let me add you to the secret Alpine Lake Alpha chat channel. There you go. You're in. Oh yeah, I had to post that room image because I was so embarrassed when you pointed out the tiling textures. What? No, I realized what happened. I'm like, dude, you didn't have to do that. You did not need to do that. Yo, commercials you can do that. You should see my work sometimes. It goes out like looking way worse than that. We need to look at second favorite's render. Did you just like comp this dog in? Being alone. What is happening? This is a nice render. I'm also too embarrassed to admit this, but I never did the redeem for Alpine Lake because literally the one thing I have played in like the last month is chess, and I feel bad using a key if I don't actually have time to play. Panda, no, don't worry about it. Keys are free. I can get a million of them. If I go to sleep as drunk as I am right now, I'm gonna get a hangover. Yeah, you need to chug water. Chug it. Like literally just like you need a liter of water in you right now. Even though it's not very cool or exciting. Yes, it's wonderful. I love the render. Also, who's that guy in the window? The dog is just crudely comped in. Yeah, the dog looks photo. It was all filmed on a virtual production stage, so I had to give him ideas of what it could look like. Oh, really? Interesting. I've never done a virtual production yet. Oof. I took my dog on a really long walk yesterday, and she is tired. She's too old for really long walks. So how does this thing hide? Let's figure that out. Wait, why does the UI alert manager have a reference to the D-pad? Is this who controls it? Dot set active. Show button reminders, yeah. How do I hide this? I don't understand. When I enter a dialogue, this is hidden. But I'm not sure why. Oh wait, here we go. Cutscene. Cutscene start, cutscene end. So I should do the same for the D-pad thing. Here we go. Okay. So when a cutscene starts, I want to hide it. So if keyboard or mouse, if it's not keyboard or mouse, or just always hide it, right? Always hide it. Floss, yeah. Always hide it, and then only show it if we're not keyboard or mouse. Yeah, cool. But now conversations as well. So where do I close? It was unnecessary. I'm actually like super against virtual production in 90% of the cases where it's brought up. It's more of like a PR stunt at this point. Like people aren't using it properly. I think a lot of production people, agencies, they use it because it sounds cool. They have no idea why. Same goes for just using Unreal for visual effects in general. I think it's a little bit of a fad right now. I've done many tests every year. Every year I give Unreal, like the latest version of Unreal, a go and see how far you could take the renders to looking production ready. It's not there yet. Like I still would never use it I would always use Maya or something. Granted, I have, at work a render farm of 100 CPUs. So there's that. If I didn't have that render farm of 100 CPUs, I'd still probably use Redshift or some GPU renderer and throw 3 GPUs in a computer and do that before I use Unreal, because it's only good at like rendering like its own megascans. I guess I render a lot of like accurately reflective and refractive things, and you just can't do that with that yet. I'm sure I can be proven wrong. I'm sure you can get a good render, but not as easy as you're in like a regular, DCC. So there's my rant on Unreal and virtual production. It is just a fad right now. One day it might become the way, but right now, nah. I would get the water, but I'm too close to my limit right now, and I'm tired, so give me a few minutes to sober up between fit before I go get the water. Oh, I see. Sober up a bit. It's a bit frustrating when my phone is as drunk as I am. Nick, Streets of Rage 4 is one of the free PS Plus games this month. Me and Omar just beat it. Shout out to us. Shout out to you and Omar. Is Omar still streaming? Panda, I got something for you. What you got, Finn? What is this? Is this safe for stream? Oh.
How far is it actually? Oh my god. Guys, look, we're just trying to get shit done. We're just trying to get some gear. We're just interfering.
Wait. What was that in the background? This is a 4-minute clip. What is happening? Japanese printmaking went live. This guy's dope. This guy, everyone, leave here. Go to Japanese printmaking. His stream is so cool.
If Panda was here, he would love this. I can smell it. It's probably like medicine. She spilled a drink.
Oh no. Oh no.
Thinking you're dead from all the energy drink threw all over it.
That sucks. Poor Karen.
2.6 miles each way. That's what 4K.
That's amazing.
Um,
Knit at night. I'm totally new to game dev. All I have is a MacBook Air. Is rendering stuff in Blender going to be rough? You don't need to render in Blender to make games. What you need is a game engine, and then it's much more suited. I think your MacBook Air can handle Godot or Unity just fine. It can't do Unreal. I want to make low poly cartoony characters. So you want to do 3D game? I would check out Godot or Unity. Yeah, you don't need you use Blender to like do your models and textures and whatnot, but you don't actually render in Blender. Yeah, should be fine. Also, yeah, it probably would be fine to render using Eevee, which is a real-time renderer on your MacBook. Which year MacBook Air is it? Because you're probably fine. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, just give it a shot. Blender should run. Everything should run. If it's like one of the like the Apple Silicon chips, you should be fine. That's what I'm on. I'm on a MacBook Pro. I mean, it's now like 2 or 3 years old. 3-year-old MacBook Pro. So if you have one of the newer MacBook Airs, I think it's like a very similar spec. Check out Grant Abbott on YouTube. He will guide you. There you go. Jern, seriously, you missed me at my least robotic. All right, where were we? Where were we? Okay. So I still don't know why this hides. I've got to investigate further. Farther? Further, definitely further. Why does that hide during conversations? Conversations are not cutscenes. Wait, does it hide during conversation? I think it does. Or maybe during conversations I unregister the buttons and that's why it's hiding. Let me check that out. So input info. So here I have the 3 inputs. If I go into a conversation, oh, they're still there. What? What? Wait, nothing's even hidden. Why don't I see them? Oh, because the canvas group is... That's why. It's got a canvas group. Canvas group. There we go. Player pause. Okay, here. Player pause. Same thing. Same thing. These guys. Yeah. When player pause... Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. False. Okay, if I'm copying and pasting these, I need to make a function that's void toggle visibility private. Toggle visibility. Visibility. Bool. Toggle. 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 Then this is that end toggle, right? So if it's keyboard or mouse, that is going to be false. So false and true will still be false, right? Yeah. Oh, also, Jern, if you're still there, I want to show you what the hell I'm talking about. Because you thought I was crazy. Look, 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 you need to see. I wasn't spouting nonsense. So I'm trying to make my own, I made my own sky, right? It's just a gradient. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to add stars to the sky at night. So, and hopefully someone in chat can help me. Dynamic, simple sky dome. Here we go. I'm going to edit it. Bring it down here. So I made this, so I have this star map, right? Star. Whatever, I'll just grab this for now. It's just a bunch of stars, right? If I add this to the color, add. Okay, so now I have stars. See? It looks good there. If I plug this into the color, save. Look at that. Wait. Oh, because this is a cube map. Okay. What I actually did was I made a noise like a Voronoi. And I messed with the settings. And I did a gradient. And then I did a sample gradient. Where's... Oh, wait, no, this is the gradient, right? No. There we go. There we go. Okay, so these are my stars, right? This is my star map. And cell density. Let's do that. All right, okay, I got stars. It was not happy with the cube map. Save asset. So here, look, I got stars, right? Look at that. Stars, cool. But then what I notice is it's not like, it's not a spherical texture. It's projecting straight. So it's like projecting in the z-axis, and that's why it's creating this like stretching here. Beegs, yo, what up, Beegs? Good morning to you. Or good night. It doesn't matter. How are you? So this is, if anyone knows, like, how can I make this project or wrap around the sphere instead of being projected down the z-axis? Because I don't care that it'll pinch at the poles. Like, you can't look up. The camera won't look up. I understand that it's going to pinch at the poles. But I don't want it to do this. Sometimes the camera will look here. And I don't want this to happen. Does anybody know what I mean? Like, that's cool. That's a fun little star map. But yeah, it doesn't work. Can you repeat it on the sides too? But that's the thing. I'm not choosing where it's going. It's just going there. Like, I don't know why it's going there. It's possible. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, do I need UVs here? UV. Yeah, that has no effect on it. Because this is a sky shader, and sky shaders are unusual. I don't know how to control this. You know, like it's theoretically a sphere, right? Although now what I'm realizing is that these this cube map, star map, this might have actually been something. What can I do here? Cube map asset. So these stars have a cube map. But when I add this to it now, so sample cube map, right? Now I have a cube map here. When I use this instead of that, it looks even crazier. Where are you? Where am I plugging you in? Here. Save asset. They just don't even show up. I don't understand how this thing works. Direction, world space? I don't know. No idea. Do I have to say direction normals? Normal vector? No. Yeah. Anyway. We're going to go sans stars right now. No stars, no clouds. I wanted to add clouds and I wanted to add stars, but it's not happening. Okay. Anyway. So now I'm toggling the visibility of all these things. Pause player. Wait a minute. Input alert, I set active. And here, container canvas group, I set alpha. Huh. Toggle. Is there a way to quickly convert a bool to an int? Or do I have to do this? So toggle visibility. Actually, before I do this, episode 3 of Panda's Drunk was a long one. Excited to see what happens in episode 4. Wait, what am I missing? Can't imagine that he didn't show up after hearing my rambling in that audio message. Thank God Discord has what? Oh, edit message. Please hold him. Excuse me. Oh my God. Bad voice. Please hold. I'm working my way through them. I heard normal. What are you doing? Oh, Finn. Did you just miss my whole rant on Skydomes? It's kind of a Unity specific thing. I just saw the new Vampire Survivors characters. It's an Amagus. I don't know what that is. Sorry, Beegs is slacking. Yeah. There's a lot of people I haven't shouted out that have come through here. But you're all special to me, I promise. You gotta go to bed. Have fun, everyone. Big emote. Thank you for the bits. Second favorite. Stop that. DMs are full of Panda right now. Yeah, go follow Beegs. Go follow Beegs. Karen shouting me again. You probably deserved it. Good night, second favorite indeed. Oh, the Among Us character. Oh, really? Is that true? I never played Among Us. Is that crazy? I love these big emotes. I will almost never be able to stop. Why is everyone on her side? Because look at you. It's most definitely your fault. I don't even care what it is. It's most definitely your fault. Okay, let's see if that worked. Look at you. Wow. Yeah, just one look at you. I know whatever you did was wrong. Fact. uh, just look at me. You know, if my wife and I ever get into an argument, it's definitely my fault. Just look at me. Where's my controller? Why didn't it work? It still didn't hide. It's still not hiding. Okay, by the end of the day, I'm gonna have a big table flipping emote. Oh, it has a canvas. Interesting. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Player pause. Is that even getting called? D-pad is. This is going to be false and false. Oh, this is false and true. Wait, false and true. Oh, okay. That doesn't make sense. So if toggle. Do this. Else. Just turn it off. Don't do any fancy logic. Still a few hours left in Friday. Oh, our Saturday is just beginning. You better. I want to throw money at it and make it gigantic. So another game I was able to play on my Steam Deck was Onibi. I finally got to play Onibi, and it works, and it's great, and it didn't crash my computer. Shout out to Uggy. Would you guys mind if I just play like the theme music to Twin Peaks only, just on loop? Like, would that bother you? It works and it didn't crash. What a review! I would love that actually. I wasn't listening. What do I mind? The new music we're gonna have. Oh, wait. This is it. I'm gonna loop this. It's still not. It's still hiding. Oh wait, the clipboard's not working. Oh, because I don't have it. Yeah, this is a jam, a dance jam. This song gets me. I see all like the drone shots. They're helicopter shots because they didn't have drones back then, but oh, so good. If anyone hasn't seen Twin Peaks, you are missing out. Oh my god. Go back. Watch the original Twin Peaks. Start from the beginning. What a masterpiece. Yeah, why is this not working? I'm gonna go, but the intro to song from Trailer Park Boys puts me in complete ease and brings forth memories. Wait. Every once in a while, throw in the theme song from the Northern Exposure. I don't know what Northern Exposure is. Oh, right. I see. Yeah, I don't know what Northern Exposure is. What the hell is this? Is this like the Canadian version of Twin Peaks? Sounds like Stardew Valley music if it was written 20 years earlier. Get out of here. What is this? It's about a vet who moves to Alaska. It's pretty much Canada. That's amazing. I've never heard of this. I've never seen this. I don't know who any of these actors are. The music just transported me to my teens. Did I just hear Northern Exposure? How do you all know what Northern Exposure is? This is Stardew Valley clone. Oh, apparently this is where it came from. Apparently the music's just ripped from Northern Exposure. There we go. Back to Zelda. I was in the kitchen. I was like, oh my god, Northern Exposure. Yo, Practical, what's up? So, Practical, I played Megabat last night on my Steam Deck, and now I want to play Momori. How do I play? Panda, wait, Panda, I thought you left. Ben Booyah is literally the only person on the planet not to have seen Northern Exposure. Practically, have you seen Northern Exposure? Everyone's seen Northern Exposure except for me. Soon. I was gonna play Alpine Lake update. Don't play it right now. I have a big update coming. Everyone's up my ass for the demo. Yeah. I've been sending audio messages. Yeah, Panda's a little drunk right now. 6 minutes of drunk rambling. Yo, Augie. Let me know when you push it. And if you want to be there. Oh, you're gonna play it on stream? You're not gonna just play it on your own volition off stream? I do. If you do play it on stream, I would like to be there. I will let you know when I update it. What I don't understand is why this is not toggling. It's true. Right? My DMs right now are like a really abstract mixtape. My typing is atrocious. I'm gonna give you a couple of hours. Oh, so you're gonna play for a couple of hours. Wait, why is this not toggling? Toggle false. Yo, turn off. Why is it not turning off? Hmm. If I upload it, when would you play? Just on your normal stream time? If toggle, maybe turn on. If not toggle, turn off. Why is this not turning off? This is so weird. Is something turning it back on? Something's turning it back on. What is turning it back on? Any mouse movement is turning it back on. So what I need to do is have an override where I can hide it and not automatically turn it back on. Got it. So Panda's last message literally ended. Oh, Practical's in the chat. Military, what's up? I'm early, yeah, it's early. It's 8:30 now. I'll probably go for another hour or so. So what do I need to do to rectify this? I need to grab its, I know what I need to do. So public game object dpad GUI private canvas group dpad GUI canvas group. And canvas group. Okay, so when I overwrite the hide, I'm going to use the canvas group instead. So canvas. Okay, maybe that'll do it. Ben, thank you for the lurk. Practically, you want audio too. Did Panda break his fingers? Just a little wobbly right now. Right now, my brain is having trouble processing the two at the same time. Go get water. All right, here we go. Is it gonna work? Oh, wait, I didn't set it. Ah, yes, it worked. Okay, and we come back. Boom, we're back. All right, there we go. Oh, look at it, hides it there too. Nice. Does it hide it here? No, it doesn't. Okay, one thing that's annoying is that the clipboard icon is there, but you can't, doesn't do anything right now. What do I want to do to fix that? There's a variable I can check to hide and unhide it, but it doesn't throw an event when the variable changes, so how do I know when it changes? Yeah, I'll just leave it for now. Low priority. That's fixed though. The D-pad, hotbar, visible in conversation pause menu. Boom. Hammer, lagging game when spamming overlaps. Oh, that was because my laptop was at like 5% battery and the game just came to a crash. Like not a crash, but like a halting stop. Time doesn't pause when presenting an item after fishing. Oh, right. And fishing, right. Fishing rewards need to remove nav mesh modifier component. All right, so fishing. So what controls that? I have like an item presentation controller. Maybe it's early to say this, but if you add animations to your menus, these values might be added into those. You mean like the hiding canvas and the alphas and stuff? Some do have animations, but not those. Not the button prompts. They don't have animations. Yeah, for most of the menus, if I explicitly hide and show them, they get like overwritten. I would have responded sooner if you spelled my name correctly. So where do I spawn the item? Item presentation controller. What was that? Tween item sequence. Oh, so the item is spawned in the fishing controller. Fishing controller? Item presentation, tween current reward. Where do I spawn current reward? Oh my god. Where you at? Get fishing loot. Wiggle speed? Yeah. Wait, what is current reward? It's an item. It's an inventory item. Tween. How am I tweening the current reward if it's an inventory item? I listen here. Set position. Set position of what? What script am I? Item container position. Oh. So the item gets added to this container? Instantiate. So, okay, I see. When there's an event thrown, I instantiate the item prefab. How do I strip it of its components? I don't. So I need to do that. The cooking manager does that. So I probably need to. All right, here's a question, C# question. How do I expand, like, what if I wanted to add a static function to like game object? Am I able to do that? I want to add my own like game object dot, strip components. I'm pretty sure I also did this already. Let me open up the cooking manager. Cooking manager. Extension. Yeah, how do I do that? How do I add an extension? I don't know how to do that. Get cooking inventories. Try cook. Cook. No. Update current cooking inventory. Instantiate. It's not here. Stove. I forget how I do it. Frying pan? Frying pan controller. Spawn item. Oh, you know what? No, the player state does this way better. Player state. When I set equipable item, show in hand, spawn item in socket. So spawn item in socket. Instantiate prefab. Deactivate item picker. And deactivate physics. I'm not sure Unity wants you to do things like that. Don't recall how crotchety they are. I mean, yeah, I guess I should make my own, right? What kind of tool would this be? It's like, basically I have like these game objects that have tons of components on them, and I want to strip it of all components and strip all of the children of their components. Frying pan controller. So here, like spawn food, I explicitly, I'm like, turn off item puller, turn off item picker, turn off physics, collision detection. Actually, this one keeps physics. And if it doesn't have a rigid body, I add a rigid body. It's so complicated. I guess I'll just do, yeah, I'll just do the same thing. I'll copy paste. No, I hate it. Let me make a script. Let me make like a global script, static thing. Utilities. It'll be called the component stripper. I'll call it like sanity checker. Sanity checker. No, I already have a sanity checker. I'll call the game object cleaner. It's just going to be a public static class of helper functions. First one is public static void. Actually, it doesn't have to be a public static class if the functions are static, right? Yeah. Public static void, remove all components except, and then I'll feed it a list of components that it should keep. Remove all components except. And then what is a component? Oh, how do I feed a list of classes? Huh. What is a class? What's an array of class definitions? Where are my C# peeps out there? Like I want to feed it an array of classes that yeah, that I can check against. Is it just component? Or is a component the thing that is on? Base class for everything attached to game objects. Does that mean a mono behavior is a component? What are you trying to do? So like, wait a minute. Let me see if I can do this. Components. Crap. Let's just say 3 equals item picker. Can I do that? No. So why not? The name item picker does not exist in the current context. Component, whatever. Transform. Transform is a type, which is not valid in the given context. So I want to add like, we're trying to get all of the components in a game object. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to remove components from the game objects, but I want to feed in an array of components to keep. So what is a component? Like, it's a mono behavior, right? Maybe it's just like a no. Like, what is? How do I make an array of components? This is confusing to me. Destroy get component mono behavior, right? But how do I make it? How do I feed an array of them? Also, Monkey MTV1, welcome in. DHDH, you could do it. Can you do it with generics? It's possible. I'm just not like a seasoned C# developer, so I'm not sure exactly what that means. Like T, you mean? Remove all components. So would I say like T? And then T components? And then, no. Well, yeah, I'm not really sure. Because this T is a type and it's gonna, I don't know what. Component. I feel like I just did this. Is it like type? Object. No, what is it? Should I ask ChatGPT? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I will say, usually this is what it's good for. Sorry, what are components? Components are classes like that you add to game objects, like mono behaviors. I want a function, a static function that strips game objects of all components except a provided array of components to ignore. Unity C#, please. Thank you. Okay, so this is what ChatGPT just gave me. And it requires link. So get all components on the game object. Oh, so you do, oh, type. Excuse me. I was trying to put type, but I guess type is system. So I couldn't. There we go. So for each component, I hate var. I hate var. So this is type, right? What is, wait, no, what is this? It's a type of component. Unity object.destroy. Okay. So grab them all. Yeah. Maybe do a comparison of type. Right. This was the missing piece that I didn't understand, is that the array I needed to make was the type array. So now if I do like, so yeah, change this to type. That still doesn't work. Let's just see if this works. Let's see if this works. Also, do I need to use link? Why did I bring in link? Link isn't even being used here. Why did it? Oh, dot contains. Okay. Let's see if this works. Remove components, accept. All right, yeah, whatever, remove components, fine. I always forget about this stuff until I use it. Yeah, same. Transform is just not the proper way to type C#. Oh, I see. Okay, well, let's see if this will actually do what I'm hoping it'll do. So the item presentation controller. So here, I instantiate the item, right? I set the parent, so I want to strip it of its things. Game object cleaner dot remove components presented item, and then ignore new type, new system dot type. Thank you. Let's say I want to ignore what do I want to ignore? Nothing. I just want to pass a null. I don't want, well, I'll ignore something just for funsies. I'll ignore the decoration controller. Okay, I'll ignore that. So yeah, how do I do that? Type? Oh, wait, new, oh, type of, that's what you do. Type of. Oops, this is one. There we go. There we go. Right? That looks right. So, because I was trying to basically do this, and it's like, nah, it's type of. I always forget, like this thing, this type of thing confuses me. So I want to strip this item. So when I'm fishing, out pops the fish. I want to remove everything on the item except the decoration controller. So I'll show you why I'm removing this bug, or why I'm trying to fix this bug. Because when you fish, you can basically fish for any item, but some items have like components on them that do things, like the prefab. And instead of having like a visuals prefab put into like some other prefab that encapsulates all the behavior for decoration, I just want one prefab. So I end up like, when I spawn it, I just strip the stuff that I don't need. Oh wait, I need the fishing pole. I have this, I'm making this quest where you can fish in the town squares. Wait, where's the fishing pole? You can fish in the town squares fountain, and you can find stuff. Give item. Okay, got my fishing pole. So when you fish, there we go. We'll catch whatever's in there. You catch a desk. Boom, it worked. So the desk used to like barrel through us because it had a component that basically pushed the player out of the way. Oh, can't destroy transform component. So you basically never want to disable, you never want to try and get rid of transform. But it totally worked. Totally worked. Let's just make sure that what's it called? Oh, look, it removed the decoration controller. Oh wait, not decoration controller. Decoration interactable. There we go. Okay, cool. And you never want to remove transform. So if component equals type of transform, continue. Wait, why? if component dot compare dot get type equals like that. Okay. Impression. Struck me as odd that you have to both wait for the fishing and then also complete a minigame. Seems like two opposing user experiences. I mean, it's literally how Stardew works as well. You wait for the fish, and then when you catch it, you complete a minigame. But I mean, I see what you're saying. Like, why not just have the minigame happen right away? Well, because you shouldn't be able to catch that many fish, you know? You shouldn't be able to just constantly catch fish. It's like, relax, 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 and now do it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what fishing is like, right? You're just chilling, waiting. And then it's time to reel it in, you know? You know, Animal Crossing, a lot of games, you know, you just see the fish, you catch it. I added the minigame because I needed more minigames. All right, let me try that again. I would at least consider an option to turn one of the modes off. I mean, that would be kind of weird to turn off a game mechanic. Thank you for the follow, Monkey. Because if you turn off waiting, then you're gaming the system, and you'll be able to catch way more than normal. And then if you turn off the minigame, I mean, I guess it's just like relaxed easy mode if you turn it off. It's not so weird, just rare. Yeah, I'll consider it. I'll definitely consider it. Also, that is blindingly white down there. They're both a form of timer. So if you're worried the timer is short, you lengthen it. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I do need like maybe some not it's not like difficulty settings, but like quality of life settings. That's yeah, that'll come way later when I start adding that stuff. But I can see how that option being part of it is would be helpful. Just like can't stop minigame. Because why not? Okay, so now this item should still have its decoration interactable, but nothing else. Yeah, look at that. Decoration interactable. Cool. Sorrow. What's the matter? Oof. Yeah, that's gonna flashbang people. We don't want that. It worked, yeah. Definitely worked. So cool. So now I have to manage like what gets stripped. And then I can replace these things. So deactivate item picker. What I actually want to do now is strip everything except maybe I'll have a function that's like a strip specific component. Public static void remove specific component game object, and then type component, and then what is the code? Oh, this is just disabling it. I deactivate it. No, I want to strip that thing. Destroy. Yeah, I just want to destroy it. So where do I do that? I basically do this. So here I can do something generic, right? Or do I have to like get all component? I probably have to do the same thing. Get all components, cycle through them. And then if transform continue. Why is it upset? Oh, because this isn't a list. I can make it a list. So I'll pass in remove specific components. And then this is ignore. Delete components. And then if it contains component type, if delete component contains. Destroy it. What is it? Why is dot contains? Why are we even going through this loop? Check if the component's type is in the ignore list. Oh, whoa, oh, I see. It's this list we're seeing if it contains. And we need link because we're doing it on an array. What if I just did it on a list? And I use system.collections.generic. What is faster? Is it the same? Like, is this dot contains the same? What's the difference between a link dot contains and making a list? But that's cool. I didn't know you can do dot contains using link on an array. I learned something today. Thanks, ChatGPT. Also, why does this explicitly call Unity Engine object destroy? Is there another destroy? Is there like a system.destroy? No. What is destroy? Unity, it's calling this one anyway. Redundant. I should make this remove all components. Remove specific components. Yeah, that's the only difference between these two. Okay. So now in the frying controller, instead of this, I can say game object cleaner dot remove specific components. New food. And then I want a new list of type. No, new. Yeah, they're grayed out because they're not necessary, but I was just wondering if there was like another destroy function. Like why was ChatGPT even specifying? I don't know. Wait, am I keeping this a list? Or am I keeping link? Let's just make it a list. No, I'll keep link. Just because I need link practice. There we go. I'll keep it link. So a new type, system.type array. And we'll say it's two things. Type of item puller. Type of item picker. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then, cool. And we don't need this anymore. Val, welcome back, Grandma. Welcome back, you. What do you mean? Because of my day off yesterday? Honestly, I was too busy. I had to take the dog to the vet. I spent all day on the dog. She's a total mess. Don't get old. Don't become an old dog. That's the worst. All right, so hopefully this works. I don't feel like testing it. All right, I should test it. Fine, foul. I'll test it. I'll test it. What am I testing? Stove. It happens. Thank you. I don't want to push too hard. What do you mean push too hard? Oh my god. The seams in the terrain are driving me nuts. I see them flickering. It's horrible. So now I got 4 eggs in the frying pan. The eggs are stripped of everything. They've still got the item. Oh, the nav mesh modifier. It's almost like if it doesn't have one, I need to add one. I forgot about that. Actually, no. All food has this. That's totally fine. Okay. You said fine. Oh. Sorry. I'm not quick this morning. All right, so we're good. We're good. This works. Deactivate item picker. So why am I deactivating it? I should just remove it. I'm going to do the same thing. And that was in the item presentation. So actually we don't want to pass anything here. Okay, I'm gonna pass null, and if it's null, we just get rid of everything. So if ignore components does not equal null, do this. Else, just always destroy. Cool. By the way, what the hell are you listening, or what the heck are you listening to? This is Stardew and Chill. It's Stardew Valley music remixed. It's pretty neat. Just curious. Yeah, it's really good. I love it. I mean, if you like Stardew Valley music, it's a good remix. Shit, you want me to play Northern Exposure again? I'll play Northern Exposure again. Or what was it? Northern Expansion? Northern Exposure was. Also, did you guys notice that I've got a team now next to my name? Did you know that Fal started a team and it was generous enough to invite me to it? Did you know that if you wanted to be a part of that team, there's a form you can fill out? Team! Independent game developers! All right. I think I'm. It's been exactly 3 hours. I'm kind of tired. I think I'm gonna call it. And we're gonna. I know exactly where I'm gonna raid because this person just released their game. I think 2 days ago. I just saw an email saying, "Hey, this game is out on Steam." So we're gonna celebrate and we're gonna raid them. Is there a set of Twitch features that will utilize the team, or do you have to organize effective use yourself? That's a good question. Wait, if we are independent game developers, but now we're in a team, does that mean we are independent anymore? Well, we're all still independent of each other. We just like to celebrate each other. That's the true joy of it. So we're gonna go to Sundown. We're gonna go to Sundown. Roll them credits. Otherwise, it's just a name. Yeah, just a name. Why are the credits? Oh, there they were. Riff Raff. Thank you all for hanging out. Monkey MTV and Knit at Night. Thank you for the follows. Nano and Grumble. The subs. That's amazing. Thank you so much. And then second favorite and Captain with the cheer. Oh my god, second favorite. Oh wait, and all those like bit things in chat. Those did not. Those don't come up here. But dog and second favorite. Did anyone else use the chat bit stuff? But anyway, thank you so much for that. Panda, I hope you've sobered up and feel a little better. I hope you don't have a hangover tomorrow morning. Make sure to drink some water. Yeah. Thank you for streaming today. Val, thank you for hanging out. Always. It's always a joy to see you. Let's go say hi to Sundown and congratulate him on the release. Here's the raid message. Congrats on release. Boom. There's the raid message. Congrats on release.